Jimmy Rodriguez. I was going to check on you, but I've been both busy and didn't really want to bother you. But how is the weather doing? Is it completely decided to let you go? I hope. Getting any weaker or stronger? I've not. I mean, I am basically a meteorologist, but I did not look and see what the business was on that. Yeah, do you get many of those? I mean, it made it sound like the one article that I did read that it was pretty unusual for it to come like land that way. Microphone should be better now. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I don't really know the difference between a cyclone and a hurricane. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean our west coast gets them like I think about about as often. Like it's highly unusual, but I think occasionally it does go down. Have people been did they destroy grocery shelves, or are your people reasonable? Like if we have a storm, it's like bottled water and toilet paper for some reason disappear, as if like you know you're desperately gonna have to wipe your ass in the middle of a hurricane. It's wild. It's wild. I don't know. I mean maybe like with you guys, it's like since you're not used to it. I mean, but like canned goods usually. I mean, well, if it depends, like if it's pointing towards us, like for real towards us. I mean, what if it even like pops up, then water goes. Like that's just it just happens. But again, like the toilet paper, I've never particularly understood. Yeah, that should be like punishable by like a caning or something. Doing that, profiting on a natural disaster or potential natural disaster should be like a you should be allowed to just like every person like in like your I don't know like let's just say like a mile radius of where you live should get to walk by and just like punch you in the face until everybody's done it. I mean, we have like some laws with like gas stations price gouging. They're not supposed to do that then, but I never really see the people like charging for the water. Yeah, that's the propane they say to get, but I mean, yeah, I've never had. I've only had like the refrigerator go completely bad once. And at that time, I was living in an apartment. It had no like. I'm really. I don't know when I had like a gas stove, but I was also drinking a lot then, so I really don't. I don't know. Now, if it's just like if it's skirting by, you don't get enough of them to have this, but beer will also like get hit pretty hard because people just having hurricane parties. Yeah, if you don't get it enough to, to, I don't know. I mean, that seems like a very like short term profit for what you're going to end up losing in the long run. I mean, now some places we have it's very weird. Like Miami Beach, for whatever reason, has like two gas stations. That's it. That's all there is. The entire beach. It makes no sense. Then like other places around here you'll go. There'll be like one on every corner of an intersection. It's madness. I mean, how long does it take to brew beer? Do you have time to do that, or does it take too much time? Nah. Scotch. That's. I mean, I don't know. Even back in my day, like I had to be fairly desperate to want to get into that. Although I did like Johnny Walker. I don't know. Do they sell that there? It's like it's fit. They make like three levels of. I think it's Scotch here. Like one for poor people, one for middle class people, and one for like rich ass people. Like black label, gold label, and blue label. The blue label I did have one time. Somebody hooked a brother up. It was smooth. It was smooth. Let me see. Total Wine. That's the only place I look is Total Wine. It is $95 US for 750. Well, they probably 750. They probably don't make liters of it yet. 95 dollars. Really? Yeah, I mean, I don't. I used to follow a guy on TikTok for unknown reasons that just like sampled scotch or stuff. Like I don't know. Like there's always I don't know if it's scotch. I don't know. I mean, Kirk's not bad. Man. Justin, how are you doing today? They do have this stuff, and really, I watched like some thing about it, saying like showing that it was like a, you know, I mean basically like a scam, but it's bourbon. It's not Scotch. It's bourbon called Pappy Van Winkle. I mean, you still have a lot. There's still a lot of time to, you know, get some. I mean maybe even draft. What you got? What kind of plumbing or electrical problem, Justin? Which one? Which one? Yeah, but this like Pappy Van Winkle stuff, like they the liquor store that whatever, like I mean for unknown reasons, like they lottery it, like they get like apparently I guess like allocations basically, you know, they're given 3 bottles of it or whatever instead of just putting like a $7,000 price tag on it. They they lottery it, but it's still at bonker ass prices. Like I mean, it goes for thousands of dollars, but I don't. I think it's just name. Like I don't think it's like I don't know. I listened to like some NPR thing on it. You know, I mean, it seems like it's like manufactured scarcity, not so much quality. You know, but I mean, what is? You know, I mean, really, you know, quality based or whatever. So that good though, $2,000 a bottle good. Pool tables outside. The wind's that bad? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, bathtubs are a good thing to fill with water. That's a good plan. I mean, worst case. That's what I'm saying. I mean, nothing is that good. Yeah, that I mean, well, that like the NPR thing that I mean, this has been set. No, man, it might have been a podcast, not NPR. Like a couple years ago, like I saw that thing about or yes, I know of it. I have not seen the Hulu thing, but I would be interested. Okay. Mhm. I mean, I hope you're not getting. I mean, what kind of wins are they predicting? Because that's like, I mean, that's like some next level wins there. That I mean, yeah, that'll move some stuff around. That'll move a couple of things here and there. Let's see. Found out today that I am getting some new things tomorrow, or one new thing tomorrow, which is probably going to be, you know, I probably should not have even pressed for it, but I did anyway. Some Panini Prospect baseball. It's all prospects. Like that's like it's almost like Triple E meets draft sort of. That is exactly what I was thinking about. Like with you, like I mean, you like your houses are probably built very different, not very different, but you know, but not to similar standards that you know, like you know, building codes that we have based on our history of having business like that. I didn't know the Alabama State Bird was a trampoline. Makes sense. I mean, it honestly does. But it's some fun stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We're due for one, and I am not looking forward to it, frankly. Yeah, basically, I don't know what, like 20 years ago, maybe more than that. Like one went through South Florida and just leveled everything. And after that, they kind of pumped up the old requirements on stuff. Yeah, Justin, I guess the 11% did not cut it. I was hoping to, maybe not get battered on this one, but I mean, I guess tomorrow I'll bump it to 12 and a half, maybe 12.6. I don't know if I can do point. So I'll look. Is that, I don't know when hurricane season is, honestly. Runs June 1st through November 30th. Now that, I mean, again, that's not, not a guarantee, but that's June 1st through November 30th. I mean, if you are, I mean, it's, it'd be plenty taken care of. I did talk to Uncle Jesse. I don't know if I told you that. I don't know. My brain not working the best right now, but he did say that he would be down to come down and see you when you come. But like if you want, if you wanted to, like, if you want to do a Dolphins game, like he would definitely go. I mean, he moved to Ocala, which is like 4 hours north of here, like in the middle of the state. He says it is like a different world with how people are much nicer and just like considerate and like just like a generally kind of like slower pace. He's still working like in a dispensary, which he's very happy with. And he said he was like, I don't. He said he was living in like a four bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2 car garage house that he paid like I'm not gonna say how much, but as far as like Miami like amounts go, nothing. He got it for free. How did you get stuck with washing the clothes, Justin? I don't mind doing it myself. I mean, as long as I'm not like don't have to like be around the wife. Like the wife is very particular about like colored stuff, and this is when like it's kind of delicate, so I put it with other things like you know if I'm left alone, it gets done. Nobody's complained so far, and it's fine. So. Yeah, no. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's as far as Florida is considered. I mean, it's probably it's deep. I mean, all of Florida is like kind of south, really. Like once you pass like West Palm Beach, like it's a different country, essentially. But I mean, Ocala, like I mean, didn't spend a lot of time there, but it was right by I mean, it's by Gainesville, like where I went to school, so. It's definitely more hillbilly-ish. Uh-oh, what'd you get? What kind of label maker did you get? I'm gonna be upset if you don't have the right answer. I mean, really, they're game changers on so many levels. Like if you are normally printing out of a printer and then either cutting or folding that paper, then taping it down, like you the ease of using a thermal one, and really they're not like particularly expensive. They make life so much better. That one I don't know. The Rolo was the one that I got, which I am in love with. It looks very much exactly like that. But yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, how much stuff are you shipping, like on eBay or just in general, Justin? I mean, again, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference because I mean, what? It's like $80 for the printer. You can get 10,000 labels for for $80. Again, having to, I mean, really having to have a printer to print the paper out, fold it, tape it, for the ease of just having that thing spit one out. Now you do know you have to change a couple of settings on the eBay thing to make it print to the 5x7, right? I struggled to fix that at one point. It drove me insane for several days. Let me figure it out. Yeah, the eBay. I somehow managed to convince myself to put it off on a daily basis. Like I need to sit down and sort. It's terrible. Wait, the under $20 shipping label? Oh, the one that looks like a like like the there's a QR code on this? I just shipped something today, and I don't remember like it being. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Well, the well, when it was okay, maybe not their standard envelope. That's one thing that I was trying to look into, like today, like shipping just on like envelopes, like plain white envelopes. Like that label would not fit it, but I don't know if there are ones. The ground advantage. I'm trying. I shipped one today. Maybe I'm just like, man, losing my mind here. Why eBay for some reason now signs me out like every 15 minutes. It used to be I could be in eBay logged in for months at a time, and there was no problem. Whatever. I gotta figure out how to ship like just envelopes because I mean most of my cards are going envelopes now anyway. Yeah, yeah, that's eBay. eBay sells those, but I don't know how much they are. I mean, like eBay branded. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah, it's eBay standard envelope is what I've seen it called. Okay. I don't understand where I'm leaving. That's what I mean. Like honestly, they're like those like were a little bit too. Smart, smart. Because I did have a couple of issues that I sent like patch cards in one of those, and like it actually the guy asked the carrier supposedly asked the guy for like 12 cents for the envelope. And I'm like, it's not great. Where is the standard envelope? I didn't see it not coming. Well, whatever. Yeah, I gotta. I think I want to just. I don't know. I gotta sit down and figure it out. I don't see the. Whatever. It's not time. I gotta. That is. I mean, I don't know. It's not. That's not great. It's not great. See, like, if you knew that it was just hot trash, like I can get, but like, I mean, like not knowing, like I am the worst with that in general. Like if something comes in the mail, like I have to open it to know what, even if it's trash. The wife can leave a package on the floor for days, and not you know not bother her, but I can't do it. I mean, I don't know. It's we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to just let it go soon. Hang on one quick second. I really think my habit has gotten to a point that I'm gonna have to, like, you know, find a real job to do it. It's not, this is not cutting what I need to be buying. And I appreciate that, but I mean, I haven't even looked in a while because I do not want to. I don't. I can't fall down that rabbit hole yet. Again, I mean, soon maybe, but not. think they highly unrelated, but has anybody heard of or like seen like watched the show Arcane? It's on Netflix. It's a cartoon. Well, animated. Let's call it animated. It's not really a cartoon. It's based on like League of Legends, which I know jack nothing about. So but then that didn't really seem to make a whole lot of difference. And that I watched the first 3 episodes back to back to back. It is wildly good. Man, no best offer. And gold label of all things. That's wild. Yeah, I'm still very angry at myself for selling the only Buster Posey autograph I had several years ago, but yeah, it was a necessity situation. Oh, that's a nice card. That's a good card. Yeah, maybe I'll start to like fill out my Will Clark base card collection. Get that working. I didn't think that they ever showed the destination, did they? Jiminy Crickets? Well, whatever. If you don't mind, like, animation and a little bit of, like, like fantasy kind of business, not like a crazy amount, but, you know, like, but some, like, it is very adult. So, you know, not with the Churins, but like I very rarely like go like I gotta watch another one, watch another one type deal on stuff. It's obscenely like highly like rated and stuff. I just never bothered to watch it until recently. That's a good card. It's a pretty card. I got $250. Oh, plus $10 to ship it? Nah, man, I can't afford that. I do see you have wisely not bothered with the offers because, God darn, those people will hassle you. Oh no! Listen, I don't care. One to me, like once you pass like the $500 mark, then it should be free shipping. But otherwise, you know, you get your businesses. And honestly, I mean that's fair. I mean that's not that's not. I don't feel like that's unreasonable in any way. That Ruben Sierra orange is nice too. You have some nice things. I like it. I mean, I don't know. If you have it handy. See, I don't know. This is just the thing. Like, I need to bulk list stuff, but I just really don't want to do it. I don't have the desire to do it, especially when it's all trash. Yeah, that's one of my bigger problems is just the like I need to organize. I'm essentially just making excuses. No, that's like that when I actually managed to do some stuff was one of the things that like helped me in a big way. Like I always took it as a huge task that I needed to like you know I I got to list 7,000 things. Oh, when am I gonna find the time to do that? Instead of just saying like I'm gonna do like five a day, like and actually get it done. But I do need to organize and then start busting it out. There's a lot of it's I don't know. A lot of it just sucks because it's Bowman, so like, I still don't always know whether it's regular draft, Chrome. Like then I gotta look at the year. I gotta get glasses, and I gotta look for comps. It's a project. But if I were to just like force myself to do five a day, even I mean that would be something. But again, I gotta organize first. Yeah, I know that's like I'm I'm the wife does a lot of like yard sale stuff, and I'm like very seriously considering like just like trying to start selling her stuff since it's since it's something that she can actually get. You know, we'll see. Well, that like I did. I canceled it because I quit using it. But I had this program that was like awesome sauce for stuff. Like if I end up like getting a whole bunch of like bulk mess together, like I may shell out for the license again. 6 bit, I think is what it was called, like an eBay lister. Like it is not particularly user friendly. Like you have to like have some like experience with just wackadoodle systems to get it to like work for you. But like if you can figure out like if you can figure it out and you need to list a lot of mess, it works great. Especially if it's a lot of like the same doo doo. You know, like I mean, you can like set up a profile for like the 2019 Bowman draft, whatever, and like it just like auto populates there. Like you just one button. It's good. I like it, but it's it's more figuring out how much the stuff is, which really like means that I should just be doing like just a giant amount of auctions, like just putting together the drafts and then just listing it all. Check it out. I think I have listed it in some fairly reasonable-ish way. All right. Think real quick. Hmm. Yeah, Jiminy McGregor's, that is very, that is weird. That thing. Like, I don't know. Palmera. I can't be getting high on my own supply. You know. Yeah, Jiminy Graves. That does not look at all like a international shipping thing to me. But I don't know. Unless whoever you got it from uses like some secondary like forwarding company. Like sometimes I'll send stuff to like just like some address, and then like they like as a company like put together all of their stuff and send it out like together to wherever something goes, like instead of things going out individually. But I really don't know. I mean, it does not look international, but it also could go. I mean, I really don't know. I hope it's not terribly important because it's even weird, like where it is. I mean, hmm. I don't know. The weather's been actually a little bit decent today, which is nice for. Me tootling around. Should have known that. These soothing sounds are not particularly soothing to me. Alright, I'd hope things would go on slightly smoother, but God. I hate these. It always makes me nervous. Cause I can't spend. Joe, how you doing today? Oh, that's I don't know. That's I don't know. A lot of times that's worse because you know, we'll just sit over land more. Always good to hear. Always good to hear. Yeah, for some reason I keep thinking it's like Friday, but it's Thursday. My days very off. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like the only, I mean, the bad thing about that is if it's like sits on top of you. Like it'll definitely slow down like the winds when it hits land, but still, if it's, I mean, if it just dumps obscene amounts of rain, it's Joe, what do you got planned for the weekend? Anything fun? Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, that again. If you're not set up for that kind of trash, it doesn't it's usually not a good thing. Yeah, well, yard is it dark out here? I mean, oh no, this weekend. There's few things I hate more than yard work. Few things. Few things. Well, I mean, hope that your insurance companies don't get don't get some fancy ideas from ours because they will do you dirty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mine's hard because it's very. I mean, we have a very tiny front yard. Like, not worth owning a lawnmower. Frankly, not even like really worth owning a weed eater. So I mean, there is a guy that like comes by that does like a ton of these. It's like we live in like a community. Like, does a ton of them for like $10. I mean, it's for me not hassle with it. It's more than reasonable. But then there's still like a lot, like we have like palm trees. They're, like, limbs have to be cut down because they die. They suck. It's just I don't know. The wife does most of it, but I truly just do not like it. I used to like when I lived like when I was at home, like we had like an acre and a half yard, and we didn't do it every week, but every couple of weeks, like I was I was gonna mow. That was my job. I mean, I was I wasn't offered the opportunity. I was told get on the lawnmower and go. Now my dad would get up like you know, hella early and do like the weed eating around the fence line and the trees. So at least I didn't do that, but I would have to get out there and mow. Usually I didn't hate it terrible. I mean, I didn't love it, but it wasn't godforsaken until I had to pick up the grass. Like if it was a particularly like, you know, wet and the grass was growing heavy, you couldn't just cut it down. You have to bag it and put it by the road. Oh, I hated that. I did like the one thing that we do that like does like suck terribly is our backyard is not really a yard, but it's just like a pile of just like a patio of concrete. But for whatever reason, like the fence sits, I don't know, 10 inches off of the patio. Like, so there's just a strip of dirt basically there. The amount of grass and trash that can grow there is exceptional. It is fully exceptional. It's that I did clean out once. Hurt myself. Like fully hurt myself for like 3 days, just from the the work of doing it. Since I am so used to not doing work. Alright, on particular fire tonight. Yeah, this is answering some questions that I had. So. We have a little bit of a 2023 hobby Marlins and Nationals. Only 5 left there. That's something to be said. So. See, I mean that figured something out. I mean, you can listen to shenanigans and sell things at the same time. It makes sense for everybody. I mean, really. I should be, I mean, listing things too, but I'm not gonna do that. How much stuff do you have at the house, like left to do? You think, and like, have you decided what you're gonna do with the house? Airbnb it out. Turn to a trap house. Take the cut of the drug money. I mean, to me that's a smart way to do. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need to get rid of it, there is no reason to. That's the as Grammy once told me. The one thing they don't make more of is land. I mean, I guess they could. They could try to, but they don't. So, I mean, if you can hang on to property, always. I mean, you this could be the beginning of your dream to become a slumlord. Start here, rent it out, use that to get some an apartment or two, and you could be living life very shortly. 3 years. I mean, you should do that on like a 2 week basis. Just it's you can always jack it up if you need to. And I think in Florida, at least, they're loosening the restrictions for like kicking somebody out of an apartment or out of a lease. Oh, silly boy, silly boy. Yeah, my mother-in-law still has her. She has her parents' house in this like tiny ass town in like North Florida, and somehow has like another house like in that same like little neighborhood. The people are paying like I don't know, like $2,000 a month or something, like for the house, like to rent the entire house. It's no, I mean, it's no mansion, but it's a house. And they were trying to convince her to let them like rent to own, basically. Just like just they would get a house, but they would just pay that $2,000 a month until it was paid off. You Sometime in the next millennia, I don't know. Like it didn't make any sense. And if for some reason, like her son wants her to just like sell it to get rid of it, but again, like I'm with the thing, like if you don't have to get rid, like if you don't have to get rid of land or really anything, I mean that has like significantly appreciable value, like why bother? It makes just sit on it. I mean, they will more than likely eventually gentrify everything, right? Probably. One second. One second. All right. Okay. Man, damn. I hate that I cannot see a damn thing. I don't know. I gotta get out of Dodge. I mean, even if I worked at the Piggly Wiggly and paid off house. Did I screw this up? I left a mess in the kitchen that I am not excited about going back to. I didn't want to, but I've not been sleeping really for whatever reasons. So I took a fistful of bennies last night, and I drop out. But the thing about I wake up groggy and angry, angry, but just groggy and upset. Is it already past time? Alright, makes no sense, not important. Great. Yes. That is wild. I mean, it's yeah, it didn't change anything. Yeah, it changed nothing. Fair question. guys. Close. Ugh. Ouch. Okay. Jamming the crickets down. That's good. Gets us one step closer. One step closer. How worried are people around you, Jimmy the Crickets? I mean, are they mostly are people freaking out? Or are they staying pretty calm? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, as long as people aren't running around naked in the streets. You know, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, one of the better things, and it's, I mean, listen, you know, like clean your bathtub, fill your bathtub with water. I mean, if you've got like a pretty, like a good, good stopper on it, you know, I mean, that's clean, potable water. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, you should always be concerned about things like such things. I mean, I hate to say it, those will be the first people like lined up at government offices asking for help if things go to shit. Just go poop in the rain. It's very it's it's cathartic to just go stand in the wind blowing in your hair and you know flinging toilet and flinging poo into neighboring yards and whatnot. I feel confident you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna laugh at all of it later. You're gonna get some wind, you get some rain. You're like, oh, this is not good, but it'll be fine. No damage, nothing. You're good. Again, I mean, 100-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, it's not ideal, but you're gonna be okay. You're good. You're gonna be good. Yeah, they always tell you like, oh no, empty the bathtub, dry it out good, put the cards in the bathtub, put some plywood on top of that, and then they'll be okay. They'll be fine. Good. You're good. Just lots of whatever, however much duct tape you need. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you probably you got to worry about tornadoes. than anything, right, Joe? I mean, hurricane's not really going to cause you trouble, but I imagine tornado is probably like your issue. I mean, that's I don't have any insurance. Oddly enough. I mean, I keep my Will Clark collection here, so it's not. I'm not worried about that. It's I'm gonna be okay with for that probably. I think it's mercifully my Will Clark collection is probably worth $140, not 140,000, but so if that did go, if that did get destroyed, it would be more more sad. Who doesn't, Joe? Even Celtics fans hate the Celtics. I do not follow the NBA. I mean, I listen to whatever Heat stuff goes on. The whole Jimmy Butler saga was particularly interesting. I do love me a Tyler Hero, so there's that. I did really I effed up my opportunity to get some Hero autographs though. Now, my father-in-law built the house that he bought recently, like for I don't know, like $11 million, like some dude, he's the one that built that house, and he could give a rat's ass who people are. I mean, he watches basketball, but he doesn't really know or care. I mean, Jesus could have bought that house, and he was like, okay, whatever. But he had I think his partner kind of it's a little scummy, fixed up something to take some stuff over from the autograph, and he did, he was cool about it, but I did not send anything of my own because I didn't want to be a douchebag about it. But yeah, that kid is legit solid. But I've not seen how he are doing. I don't know. I just don't. I can't. I don't. I can't. I don't really have time for the sports. I mean, it would require me setting time aside to do stuff, and I can't make myself do it. I don't know. Maybe when my daughter gets older, because I still am living this very uncomfortable dream that she's getting older every day. Oddly enough, how that happens, and like she still wants to play with me, and I'm happy to do that because I know one day she's gonna like not ask and not want to, and I'm gonna be like very, I mean, I won't know at the second that it happens, but eventually I'll realize and I'll be very broken about it. We're already close to that with reading at night. Like I normally put her to bed, so like we lay down. Like she picks a book, I pick a book. She's starting to learn to read now. So like she'll read some. She doesn't like if it gets too many words. Like it's not a struggle, but it's taxing. Like if you're not used to reading, it's mentally taxing to do it. She's okay with it, but taxing. Eventually, it's not going to be. Like, eventually, it's just going to be, like, easy. Alright. Enjoy, Gemini Crickets. Enjoy. Do something right quick. Myself. The Bowman. Realistically, no, I lied. I lied. At this point. All right. Grass ass. Give me a second. I want some beans now. Okay. This one. It's 11. It's 12. Who knows? It's 12. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, where this thing goes. That seemed to work out. Okay. I think. Maybe. Hi. Oops. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, I think. I fully expect something fancy out of this now. For some reason. Just because. Okay. That worked out there. That's fun. What am I doing? Confused all the time. Oh, that's what's. I never remember what that does. Alright, let me do it the hard way. Hey everybody. Come to Swim. 2023 Bowman. Haven't seen it in. I mean, I guess I could say like hours, but if no one, I mean, if you're not counting like how many hours it could be, I mean, it could be like 12,000 hours. Who knows? It's still hours. I could say seconds even then. So, yeah. But we're gonna do number 12 right now. So, come here. We're not sure what that's about, but. I suppose let's fix it because, you know. Why not? Oh, that's a little bit large. Nothing like fixing some stuff up while you're still doing some things with the stuff. No one cares. This, I mean, this is mostly true. Where's the knife? Oh, that's not safe. Razor blade falling apart in my hand. Not good. Not good. There's 7 autographs in a hobby box. Oh, there's okay, 1. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Just gonna put the glasses on because we know. No reason to pretend. Hey, Rushman. Hey, Corbin Carroll, a rookie. I'll take care of that too. Green Croom and a day. Hey, Susasas. I don't care. The one thing I still have a lot of is top loaders. Let's sort that later. Crawford. First, I'll take that one. So many exciting things here. September of everything available. Marsha Hendrick Martinez for the Dodgers, the 75. I'm sure he is crushing life right now, as he should be, I suppose. I'm gonna miss you, Bowman. I miss you deeply. But I guess we can still hang out. Hey, Dominguez, Atomic. Mark Johnson at number 20. That's exciting. And hey, De La Cruz in the green later. I guess that business. Is that what that is? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Feels a little thick. You know, they might have packaged some extra cards in this one. Maybe 2 to 15 to 20 extra cards, possibly. But we won't know. And so we look at this one that has 7 cards in it. I've not seen how Drew has been doing anytime recently. I should really check up on these Utes. I should. Well, it's possible. Highly possible. Still waiting on that first autograph from box number 1. Jordan Lawler is listed as a prospect in this, as I imagine he should be. I just don't. Yeah, nice. I love the spotlights. They're just so fancy and pretty. Let's see anyway. I shouldn't. Oswaldo Peraza for the Yankees. It's a purple back on the back of the backside. I don't think it's an autograph, but still potentially fancy. Hey, Unier first. Take that. And a Jet Williams. Let's see about a 250. A Unier. We're going to Nice and fancy. Good, good. Barry first. Take care of that. I like him. I like him a lot. Don't worry about it. The Cheerios, the #1 prospect in this particular version of the Bowman. Still no autograph 3. Packs remain. Dose. Julian first in Chrome. He does fancy things. Alright, autograph should be in this one. Unless we have been fully bamboozled. There it is. Looks like flipped around there as it should be. A Damon Keith for the Dodgers. We know about him. 6'3", 195. I would like to be 6'3", 195. Born in 2000. That is pretty wicked. 552nd overall pick. Got to love that. And let's make some stuff off. Yeah, a Lawler in the greenish business, you know. Because everybody loves that. Who doesn't love it? If you don't, you're crazy. Yeah, Barry Chrome first. Will it be the last autograph again? I don't know. It's a nice pack for the last autograph. Who knows? I don't know. Atomic Peyton Graham for Tigers. Spencer Jones on the Chrome. end up basically sleeving all of this anyway. So. Aaron Judge base card. We've seen a couple times before, so it's not super exciting, but also it's a Pink Devers to 175. And another one of those spotlights. I like them, so there's a yikes. Ooh, that's gold. It'd be nice if there was some autograph on it. There's nothing, but it is Ronnie Mauricio, 8 out of 50 for the Mets. Number 94 in Bowman Scout's Top 100 list. I think about 90 places too low. You're telling me Pedro Leon is better than him? You lost your mind. You've lost your mind. June Jaren, a Kumar Rocker, purple. Creeping back towards that last pack, last autograph situation. We'll see. We'll see, because, you know, who knows? Maryland 58 seems like a low number. Sang the $3.99 for the Phillies. Seems like potentially undervaluing Merrill there, but who knows? I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert. I just, you know, not. I don't even pretend to be. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Last pack autograph again. At least we got one, so there's that. That's good. Ooh. I'm not mad at this one at all. Cam Collier for the Reds. Not angry at old Cam Collier for his Bowman autograph at all. I'll take it. Why don't you just go and open the last pack, or wait for the Superfractor. Hunter Green to 199. And a Unier in chrome. Hunter Barco, Baseball Factory, All-American team. Who that goes to, who knows? Figured out usually a bonus autograph though. So. From Jacksonville, so that's exciting. For me, probably not for you. Okay, Crawford Invicta, first one of those we've seen. Odd box already. Ooh, an orange paper. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm interested. You have my attention. Who's it going to be? It's going to be De Jesus to 25 for the Angels. And odd box all the way around so far. I knew. I was just testing you. Red Sox stomach. He's either the Astros, Blue Jays, Braves, or Pirates. One of the two. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Does that lessen the chances for the Superfractor autograph, or does it boost it slightly since we've had an Invicta, an orange, the atomic that we expected? So let's find out. Find out together. Another Yankees spotlight for Arias. How can you be the number 36 prospect, but also be a rookie as well? That seems weird. Roman, and did I miss one of those, Daniel? Oof. I'm sorry if I missed it. Did I do that? Did I screw that up? I did. Oh, dude, I am sorry. It slipped past me, Daniel. I am sorry. I will double check for another one. Top loaded as well, as it should have been. As it should have been. How are you doing today? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I had more or less one job, to be a jester and also like sleeve some things. How was your Thursday treating you? I'll go back through and make sure I did not brain fart another one away, because that's not cool. Another junior. Feel good about a fancy autograph for Daniel now that I've done him dirty. It's the way. Looks like we're going back to the last pack again, oddly enough. Ballesteros to 150 for the Cubs. Blue Aqua Velva. Alright, here we go. Fancy autograph. Let's see some color, because why not? Finish up with some fancy. Elijah Green for the Nationals in blue, which is fanciful. Check the crime list. Okay. Another Chrome. I'll go through the paper here in a second. So just some general color type things. A Ballesteros 150 for the Cubs. The Rodney Dances for the Angels 225 in paper. The Ronnie Mauricio. I mean 94 again. Bonkers low. Gold to 50. That's in a Martinez. Clear yellow to 35 for the Dodgers. We got autographs. Elijah Green to 150 Nationals. The Hunter Barco, which I'm being told is Pirates. A Cam Collier, which I am not mad at, for the Reds. And a Damon Keith for the Dodgers. So, thinking about how, I mean, I'll get it out. All right. Let me, nope, I gotta fix that. Damn it. Okay, let me double check that I did not brain fart any other Roman Anthony's, because that would be highly awkward. Unexpected awkward. Come on, man. Should not be this hard to do. Okay. Daniel, I don't know if you are still here. I sent you an email. If you are. If you're not, then you're not. But if you are, again, I have basically one job that I'm not doing well. Hmm. Good luck. You know, let me let's crack open that box. I mean, it went. It went. Let's just put it that way. Cam Collier first Bowman autograph, but whether that's even valuable, I really don't know. I mean, I know he's good, but it's like anymore, like being a quality player doesn't necessarily make your first Bowman worth like valuable. Reds. How was lunch? I mean, that's beyond pretty amazing. I mean, one or the other would have been pretty solid, but to go both, I don't think I've ever had paella. No, actually, I know I've never had it. Where did you get leftover paella? Do you have a paella pan, or did you just wing it? Yeah, I mean, the wife and the kid do not like seafood enough for me to even bother attempting. $40. You're gonna need a bigger pan. You're gonna need a way bigger pan. Now, chicken and chorizo, I can get behind that. I mean, I like seafood too, but I mean that I can get behind. I mean, it's mostly just yellow rice and meat, isn't it? I mean, like more or less. That's only 40 people. I don't know if that'll feed that many. But, yeah, I do love yellow rice. Like, there's a place around here called Three Chefs. That their basic deal is that it's like rice, and then chicken, and then some various other things like sour cream, cheese, guacamole, lettuce, tomato, like kind of sprinkled on top of it. Very good. I make that at home a lot. I skip the chicken because the chicken I normally don't have, but I almost always have yellow rice, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, guacamole. So I think that's a pretty normal like dinner sometimes. Well, I mean, what wouldn't be medieval technically? I mean, like where in the world during medieval times you would be talking about might be something, but tomatoes aren't considered medieval. Okay, I mean, I guess you're okay. Spain, gotcha. Never mind, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, at least like it is a very like forgiving kind of recipe. You know, like that you can you know like like you said, like kind of fit what you want to into it. As long as you got the rice and the chicken and stuff. Yeah, no, yeah, no. I was just thinking like globally, not locally. See, that's the at least for me. Like my wife knows how to cook things. I mean, she's not as savvy as myself, but her biggest failure is not staying on top of stuff. Like if I'm cooking something, then that is my primary job. Other things I will direct other people to do, but the cooking I stay on top of. She burns everything. She cooks by herself, everything. She doesn't sit on top of it. I can't. Like when I cook, that I'm just that's what I'm doing, nothing else. I don't blame. I mean, it's normally for her like breakfast for her like in the like tomorrow like when she'll be at her parents' house. She'll cook breakfast, but she'll do it. Whatever. Yeah, see, that's one thing that like very recently, even like I've kind of like sorted out. Like I feel like everybody says like, oh, no, not everybody, like recipes will say like, oh, medium high heat, put it on medium high heat and burn basically everything. So like I've been like cutting temperature way down on like the stuff that I cook like on the stove, and has been game changing for me. Even stuff like that I like I'm supposed to be frying, like breaded chicken or breaded stuff like that. I just like lower temperature. It doesn't splatter as much. Like it doesn't burn. Like it cooks as long as the heat, as long as the oil's hot, it works. But yeah, I mean, like again, yeah, I'm not in a hurry for stuff. So I'm much rather just let it do its business and yeah, just, so yeah. It's been. I mean, again. I mean, cooking is my. Is my favorite of the things. I mean, it's what more or less keeps me like sane. So I'm trying to find something. I know. I would like to get a little more expansive on me cooking. Yeah, yeah, the fire, like I would never really be willing to go with that. I mean that seems just like way too tricky. I don't know. That's I mean that does seem. I mean that does seem like a solid challenge, though. I mean that's something I don't know. I am gonna have to like desperately look for some kind of hobby after this, because I am. I at this point I'm doing this to be alone, like to have personal time, which is not it's not reasonable anymore. It's just not. So I'm gonna find some kind of hobby or something to occupy time. So I mean, I don't know. Medieval groups, maybe that's the way to go. When's your next big event? Big big medieval deal. Prospect. All right. So tomorrow's Shita, if it even. I haven't even looked to see if if I'm getting screwed on that deal or not yet. Let's find out, shall we? I feel almost as if I should be getting screwed on it, because that would be like the ideal type of thing to be getting screwed on it, but who knows? Come on. I mean, not. I mean, at this point, not. It makes a whole lot of difference anyway. But no, seeing tomorrow. All right, well. There's that, I guess. Going for it. I mean, it's fine. Working with stuff. Oh, hells yeah. I mean, of course there is, man. Of course there is. What are you talking about? Oh, there's fine. Yeah, you actually like try and keep people in order. That's pretty wild. Oh well, that we did always have like surfers, like I mean, because like when the hurricane comes, the waves actually get way better. So that we did always have like issues with that. But I mean, really, I mean, until the hurricanes are like serious, like then they left. Yeah, no, I mean, those people deserve to, suffer, but like your whatever your EMS, like like emergency services people are gonna have to like endanger themselves to go save those turd wads, which is not ideal, not ideal. Man, this is not. Well, I mean, I guess not surprisingly. Or would you say not surprisingly? Well, I mean, Jimmy Nick Riggis. I mean, if we're being honest with each other, and I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna shut this thing down. I mean, there's no there's no real reason for me to be doing this. Like, I mean, the product acquisition isn't going to change anytime soon. So, I mean, again, I'm being selfish, like using this time to be, with my own quiet time, enjoying stuff with, enjoy talking to you and whatnot. It's just, at this point, it's become silly. So, whatever. It was a good run. But, I need, it's better I put, time and effort in other things at this point. I'll get it all sorted out sooner than later, but we'll see. So I still gotta clear out the stuff that's in the store. So. Yeah, I know. That streak's been broken for a long time. So it's I know. I'll discount them to a point that they will go, and then so yeah, it's whatever. It is what it is. All right, Jimmy, I guess be safe. Don't go flying kites or anything. Or maybe it'd be a better time to do it. Either way, just take care of yourself. Again, you make that decision. I don't want to make that decision for you. You make that decision.